I lost my mom when I was 16. She's my best friend. Even though she worked a lot, she was very present. And I remember because she would work late and I would always be at babysitters' houses, she would pick me up late, and anything that we did, it was always at nighttime. And I just remember it being, super late and us just being in the park near our apartment building and just circling and learning how to ride my bike, and then sledding down this little hill by another park near our house. And those were my favorite memories. It was just her and I. This year will be 12 years since she's been gone. So gone through a lot of different milestones. My college graduation, also I think heartbreak for sure. I've been through quite a few heartbreaks, and her not being there for me to support me through that has been really hard.
Well, I was a child when I lost my dad. We kind of had that perfect little family, 3 kids, stay-at-home mom, dad worked. You just feel like that doesn't happen to us. Like, what is going on? But it does.
I lost my dad. I was 12, 5 days away from turning 13. He died of COVID-19. I worry that he didn't know how much I loved him. He was trying to get better, and I still feel a little bit of regret that he didn't get to live that out.
I lost my sister, and her name was Julia.
And how old was Julia?
9 months old. She had red hair like me. The time I heard about it was in the afternoon when I was about to go to sleep, and I was crying so much. I just faded and crying. But I'm really sad that I lost her and she couldn't be here with me.
For 2 years, my grief was eating me alive. I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody. I went from being a straight A student, 5s on all my FSAs, to having all Fs, like almost overnight. I felt really safe around my dad. I felt like a little bit of that same feeling that I got with my dad here, around people that want to help me, and I really appreciated that.
The earlier you open up, the better, the easier it is. It's just that sense of community and having, meeting other kids that are also grieving and are also struggling for a child, I think is super beneficial.
Grief counseling for me has helped me process my feelings out loud. It's been a safe space for me to express my emotions and just vent, just someone to vent to, because my mom was that person. She was the person that I would talk to and share everything and anything going on in my life. So many kids don't have the means to afford counseling, to give them that experience at no charge, and then having your child have a transformative experience, that too is priceless.
It's very rewarding to come back as an adult, and I feel blessed to get to know these kids and know their stories and help them along the way. Knowing that you can make a difference in someone's life it means everything. You put your pain into purpose.
I see the way it's helped people.
I came as a camper at 16, and they asked me at the time what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I said, possibly a grief counselor because of this experience.
Possibly becoming a grief counselor because of this.
Because I would love to pay forward all of the help that I've received.
When I lost Julia, it was really hard, but I knew she was still with me because of a bug called the invisible string, made of love and never can be cut.
There's so many things I could say, but ultimately it just comes down to I miss you so much, and I love you beyond measure.